Welcome to the return of the son of the show. I'm Paul.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Mark.
And since we've got three-quarters of the band together tonight, we thought we would do, it's math.
Yeah.
We thought we would do something like we did similar, or something similar to what we did around Christmas time with Mark when we watched The White Buffalo.
Mhm.
And since Mike's here, I decided he gets to be the victim.
Or guest.
I'm sorry, guest.
Who calls me from out of the pit?
You and I didn't see the evenings fly. There was magic in the air, with time enough to spare.
Contestant.
Yeah.
So what I've done, like before, is I picked three movies that I'm fairly confident you guys haven't seen.
Okay.
Now, it's a little tricky with you because you and I have watched a lot of the same movies. So I tried really hard to make sure that these were at least three movies that I'm like fairly positive you guys, neither one of you have seen.
Okay.
So,
But you've seen them all?
I've seen them all. Yes. Yes. Like we did the White Buffalo around Christmas time.
Uh-huh.
Or I'm sorry, around Life Day. And
Yes.
it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
So what I've done tonight is I've created the don't look into it, but I have created the Shack Sack since
Sorting Shack.
Yeah, since Mike is here. So there's three movies here. Just I'll try to keep you in camera. Just reach in, decide which one you want, and pull it out, and that's what we're gonna watch tonight.
Okay.
So close your eyes, reach in,
Right.
and in this case, it would be the Legend of the Eight Samurai with Sonny Chiba.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Nice.
here's the thing. We can watch the Legend of the Eight Samurai
Mhm.
if you want, or I have a fourth movie that it's kind of like the Monty Hall thing. You
Okay.
can either stick with this movie or go with the one that I selected just in case you'd seen one of those, basically. So, do you want to stick with this, or do you want to watch the ones behind door number one?
Let's watch this.
Okay. All right, so then we're gonna watch The Legend of the Eight Samurai with Sonny Chiba, and then we'll be back to talk about it.
Okay.
You and I didn't see the evenings fly. There was magic in the air, with time enough to spare. Now and always I have to say goodbye. Well, you know I have to go, but still it hurts me so. I don't want this night to end. Don't say goodbye. Just hold me close, my darling. I don't want this night to end. Pretend a while and let's forget tomorrow.
Shinbei,
What?
why did you help me to escape?
Don't say goodbye. Just hold me close, my darling. I don't want this night to end. Pretend a while and let's forget tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me tonight and chase the morning shadows with your heavenly light.
The secret elixir hidden under Mandara. The mysterious castle of light and darkness. The legend of the 8 ninjas.
Guide me, my samurai star.
And we're back. Okay, guys. The Legend of the Eight Samurai and/or Ninjas.
What'd you think, Mike?
Oh, you go first.
Me?
I'm not.
Well, so normally when it comes to I guess what I would call like a kung fu uh, uh, or a what's it called, a wuxia film, I prefer the Chinese version.
Yeah.
So, but that being said, um, I do like Japanese films like Onmyoji, which have sort of a lot of demons and magic in it.
Mhm.
Japanese, and so that's what this kind of reminded me of, was like an Onmyoji. It was, um, I mean, it was kind of like a Japanese Krull.
Yeah.
I mean, they both came out the same year.
Yeah. That's
So
pretty
kind
good.
of band of, I mean, it's got the typical fantasy band of warriors gets together
Mhm.
to put together a magic weapon to kill a villain. So, but it's funny that I'm wearing the Star Wars shirt because definitely I read up on it. They did think of Star Wars, which of course ripped off Seven Samurai. So
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just kind of going round and round and round. But it suffered from the Lady Hawk effect, is what I say. Is that the soundtrack?
Oh man.
It made it very hard to take the movie seriously with the really really bad soundtrack.
The soundtrack just adds to it because the whole thing is just incomprehensible.
Yes, yeah,
And then to throw in, it's like when in the '80s when like Tangerine Dream did a soundtrack to a movie that like why did they do the soundtrack?
correct.
But for some weird reason it works.
Yeah, yeah. So it's an odd movie. I mean, I enjoyed it by the end. I liked it. I mean, there were a couple of. It was a lot longer than it needed to be, I think.
Yeah, I had forgotten how long it was.
Yeah.
I haven't watched this in probably 15 years.
Yeah,
I bought it at the dollar store a long, long time ago,
yeah.
and I watched it about 7 times. Not 8, but 7.
Uh,
But it's been a decade at least since I watched it last. I forgot it was that long.
I mean, I mean, for its time, the special effects weren't that bad. Actually,
Yeah.
the spirit animals, the evil spirit animals, I thought were pretty cool.
Yeah.
And had a little bit of Conan, a little bit of Dragon Slayer in it, had a little bit of. So I mean, everything that I like was in this movie. So it's just the cheesy couple and the music for their theme song was
Yes.
just ridiculous.
The theme song about not wanting the night to end,
Yes.
it wouldn't end.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah.
The movie that wouldn't end. Yes. So
Yeah. Oh, I found it very entertaining. I liked it. It was fun. Yeah, I mean, it was cheesy. I don't know. It was basically like what I would say about any kung fu movie. It's kind of, it's fun, but it's kind of cheesy.
Mhm.
You know. But yeah, like you said, the special effects were pretty good. I liked the flying snake and the flying centipede.
yeah.
Uh, um, the jumping
It was all the
impossibly
wild
high and stuff.
Yeah.
That was all cool. And of course you could see a mile away that guy was going to end up with the princess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He was the
And
only one.
and have a samurai ball in his body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the only one who had the '80s haircut.
Right. Right.
And except for the top.
Yeah. Well, he kind of was like Liu Kang. That's what I thought he was.
Yeah. See, for me, it's the production, the amount of production in this movie.
Mhm.
This is a silly throwaway, rip off of 100 different movies, but yet they had all those sets. They had all those armor, the way the snake was handled,
Yeah.
the way the weird centipede thing was. The production was like really impressive for me.
Mhm.
And it was very like technical. Like I was joking, it was like Mario Baba's Legend
Yeah.
of the Eight
Yeah.
Samurai.
Yes. Yes.
I just thought of something that scene at the beginning where the girl is dancing with that stick with the ribbon on the end, and
Mhm.
it kind of reminded me of the snake and the centipede, the way they moved.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't run down the list of actors and stuff in this movie because we don't know any of them except
Yeah.
for the fact that probably the only ones that anybody really knows is Sonny Chiba and Sue Shelmy from Street Fighter and Sister Street Fighter movies.
Mhm.
Yeah, and probably couldn't pronounce a lot of.
No, yeah, we're not gonna do that. That's why we'll use the American names.
Correct.
Yeah, Hank Williams.
Yeah.
There's a couple confusing things I thought in the movie, like that didn't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, it seemed like for a long time the flute was the most important
Yeah.
weapon in the whole movie, and then yet it wasn't.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of weird that, like maybe in the end the flute should have become a glowing, like, blow a dart gun, blow dart,
Yeah, something.
she could
Or
spit it out.
or call forth some kind of
Yeah, or it
monster that-
extended out to become the arrow that
Yeah.
kills. I mean, yeah, there was just a couple of weird choices I thought that were made in it. But I like the idea that it's these undead spirits that have,
Mhm.
they're kind of they're vampire ish zombies that are trying to get their revenge. So I kind of like that idea that it was a
Yeah.
revenge. And the princess wasn't exactly, her family wasn't exactly, good.
Yeah.
I mean, they were the ones that slaughtered.
Yeah.
So it's just slaughtering going back and forth between these two families. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So was that pool supposed to be blood?
I think so.
Yeah. I think it was.
I think she was draining it from the women.
Yeah, because
And the children.
She was all old and stuff, and then she went in there.
Yeah.
She was young again. It was like that. Yeah, who was that?
Bathory.
Oh,
Or Bathory, however you say her name is. The vampire chick that thought that bathing in virgin blood would
okay.
keep her, Lady Bathory.
Okay.
Which is probably where that was borrowed from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would just like to see the original.
With the actual,
Yeah.
we're in our house. We are all about not watching dub things,
Yeah.
not watching Americanized. We like it in the original,
Same.
the original music. So yeah, it would be interesting if it would be a lot more epic if it had serious.
And maybe make a little more sense here and there.
Yeah.
And maybe be a little bit less incesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of family love. In
There
this movie.
is. Yeah.
Mhm.
I like your point though. Towards the end, what did everyone have a love
Yeah.
that really wasn't talked about in the movie? All of a
Right.
sudden, that could have been introduced too.
Mhm.
So we get the snake guy who apparently wasn't, love with
The unlovable
the
woman.
unlovable woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time someone died, it was like someone would go up to him. Oh,
I love you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
it was weird.
So it was probably, as long as this movie is, the original is probably even longer.
Right.
But at least it probably would make sense why they
sense.
would,
Yeah.
even if they stuck. Because, these dubbed movies, especially the older ones, they're infamous for just like, I don't know, go with it. Just say this.
Right.
Like the way they made, like back in the day when they did Speed Racer and
Yeah.
like Ultraman and Spectre Man, where they just kind of they had the movie or the
Right.
show, but not really a script, so they made it up,
Mhm.
shoehorned
It's
in.
still bad. Even if you watch like the Ip Man movies, whoever they hired to dub Donnie Yen is awful.
Yeah,
There's no way I could watch a dub version of those.
yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah.
We're the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I generally don't like dub.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you've seen this in the original
Yeah.
language as well as soundtrack. Let us know if it's much better.
It's gonna be hard to beat that soundtrack, though.
It is pretty fun.
Yeah.
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 But very 80s. I mean, it back then it would have fit. I mean,
Yeah.
it would have fit. It's
Mhm.
Peter Cetera and Karate Kid too.
Yeah.
It's
Well, like I said, the "I Don't Want This Night to End" song is like prom music from when
Yeah.
we were,
Mhm.
in high school.
what
back
Toto
in the 80s.
doing Dune.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
Lady Hawk. Who did Lady Hawk?
Oh yeah, Ellen Parsons.
Alan Parsons. Yeah.
Yeah, so it
It's
worked.
a thing. It's a thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a thing.
for its time, it
Yeah,
worked.
yeah. and the guy that they hired sounded just like the guy from Survivor, so I guess that works. They were popular that year.
Something O'Brien,
Yeah,
or something like that. I saw his name.
Yeah, a little bit of Lou Graham, a little bit of the guy from Survivor.
but but none of any of them.
No, right.
Not a whole.
Not a whole. No.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the main character, I mean, I do like the fact that he starts out sort of the Mad Mardigan sort of thief.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
He's, I don't understand though how he becomes the pure of heart samurai, since he wasn't pure of heart at all.
No.
So
From their first meeting.
On. So maybe she purified his heart. I don't know.
I think that's what, like his sacrifice or something.
Yes,
like
yeah.
it's like the Phoenix thing.
Yeah.
He's reborn.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't. Who knows? Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know, but I kept thinking that those glowing stones, like when they were looking for them, I kept thinking, well, we got to buy a lot of booster packs until we find the glowing stone.
Yes.
Like, yeah. Like, somehow they always work in, especially in the kids' cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They always work in some toy that you have to spend a whole shitload of money on.
Right.
Collect.
Get the chase card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon is probably the best example.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with Pokemon. So,
Don't come at us in the comments.
Yeah. But yeah, the Japanese kind of mythology is interesting. I don't know a lot about it, but there's different kinds of demons and stuff.
Yeah, like I said, I prefer the Chinese wuxia, the kind of the crouching tiger, hidden dragon sort of
Mhm.
that kind of fantasy, with kung fu. But yeah, I do like the demon, as I said, the omiochi that fight the demons and things like that. So I do kind of like a lot of. This had a lot of that in it, I thought. So that worked for me.
It also had like the evil queen and her brother or whatever, her husband, whatever they were.
Or it was her kid. It was his own.
Yeah. They shared a lot with Avatar: Last Airbender. Because she really looks like, and I know it's just the makeup that they wore,
right?
But there's more. She looks a lot like the crazy evil women in that series.
Okay.
And the dude, her brother, husband, son, is a lot like I believe the character Zuko from Last Airbender, in that he's got the burn on this side of his face too. And I'm like, is that like a thing?
Maybe that's a myth or mythology.
Yeah. Again, we probably the extent of what we know about their mythology is what we learned in D&D, which
was not much. Yeah,
which is not much.
No.
And from the Time Life books.
Correct.
Myths and monsters or whatever.
Oh yeah.
See, I kept thinking when I saw her and him, all I could think of was Power Rangers, and so they kind of look like.
I can see that.
And when you had brought up that it was influenced by Star Wars, as was everything after 1977. At the end, when she's riding up to Shitbag on the horse, she's in the white gown. I almost thought she had the big earmuffs.
Yeah.
But it was just the way her hair was.
The horse had the earmuffs. The horse,
right?
Yeah, she was riding.
The horse had the earmuffs.
Yes, and if to explain to our audience, the main lead we kept calling. It sounded like they kept calling him Shitbag the whole movie. So he'll be forever Shitbag.
Yeah. This would have been a great movie to riff on and have recorded.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't remember it being this batshit crazy. Otherwise, we would have set up and just recorded it. So maybe next time.
Well, it kind of reminds me. I just watched about a couple months ago, and I don't remember the exact title of it, but it was the Legend of the Eight Golden Vampires.
Oh, that movie's great.
That's a great one too.
Yeah,
but it kind of reminded me of that as well.
Yeah, that was the hammer.
Yeah,
but it was mixed in with the Shaw Brothers.
Shaw Brothers. Yeah, it's a Shaw Brothers hammer.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Peter Cushing's in it.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
You know what this movie reminded me of? I saw this movie. It was on YouTube called "The Killing of Satan." It's a Turkish movie, and it's just bonkers.
You didn't have to elaborate past Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We should probably watch that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll hook up, riff to it, and see
Right.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
But a good choice. A good
Yeah.
choice. I'm glad you didn't exchange it for whatever the mystery movie was. So
So, well, okay, hang on. So, had you decided to go with the alternative, I brought along one of my favorite movies ever in the so bad it's good department.
oh jeez.
High Risk, starring James Brolin, Lindsay Wagner,
Oh wow.
Levon Little, and Ernest Borgnine even makes an appearance in it.
mm,
Well then we need to add that to
Well, this would be for importance of being earnest, but he's only in it for about 5 minutes.
okay.
But this is so we'll save this one for another possible
Yeah.
draw.
correct.
Nice.
This is Adios Airlines. We just know you're gonna love it down there. The natives are friendly, the women are willing, and they just love Americans. Because down there is $5 million and a high-risk adventure that never lets you down. Down there. Here we come! High risk. Adios.
High Risk starts Friday at a theater near you. Check newspapers for theaters and showtimes.
You know, I don't want this night to end,
I know.
but I think we've said about all we can say about the
Mhm.
legend of the 8 samurai and/or
Slash
ninja. If you can find it, watch it. It's good for a yuck.
I think it's on Tubi.
Bobby Peru, just like the country.
All right. Well, if you've seen this movie, let us know. If you liked it, let us know. If you hated it, just let us know. While you're down there, do all the YouTube things, like subscribe, hit that bell notification, so you don't miss a single video. We'll be returning to some other stuff, our Wonder Woman stuff, and we got a couple other things planned down the line. But for now, I'm Paul,
I'm Mike.
And I'm Mark.
and this has been the return of the son of the show. I don't want this night to end.
You and I didn't see the evenings fly.